Hey, Tim Man here, back with another showcase for you. Today I'm showing you my latest pickups. Now it's a collection of stuff that I've acquired over a few months. I haven't done a pickup video for a while. I thought, do you know what? Compile it all together. I'll show you what I've got recently. Some gems, some metal, some hardcore, but all gems. So, first up, got this a few weeks back, a month back or whatever it was, but I've been after this one for a while. It is an original pressing of Strife's One Truth. Great album. Now with Strife, I didn't like him at first because they were too metal, which is very weird because I'm a metalhead at heart and I love hardcore, but I found them too. At first, I didn't get them at first. I did not get them. And then one day I was listening and it just clicked. And it was like, oh, I like these. So I've been trying to find Strife records, Snapcase as well. For some reason, the Snapcase stuff is extremely expensive. I don't understand why. But there again, it's on Victory. So, we know how it went with Victory in the end. But this is a Victory one, actually. I picked this up. I can't remember where I got this from. I can't remember for the life of me, but I was well happy to get it. It's an original press. I believe it's original press anyway. Yeah, it says on the back 1994. What an album, One Truth. So good. This is when they were straight edge. They ain't anymore. But yeah, that I didn't realise until recently. Only recently I found this out. This dude on the front here is Mark Beamer. He's famous for doing band photography. For me, mostly because he did a lot of Kid Dynamite pictures. But yeah, it's Mark Beamer on the front. I was like, no way, because he's in the Kid Dynamite documentary as well. So that's cool. So you got front, back, some band shots there. Like I say, this is a Victory release from way back. What have we got on here? Through and Through. I mean, straight in. Great. What Will Remain is a superb one. I think that's a faster one. That Lift is great. Still Rise and Face. Side 2, Am I the Only One? That's a great track. Arms of the Few is a good one. To the Surface, Shadows Ends and Slipping. It's a great album. This is a gatefold as well. I didn't realise this is a gatefold. And, oh yeah, what have we got here? So you got like band pictures there. I studied these band pictures. Back in the 90s, I would look at them, you know what I mean? Oh, cool. So there's some band pictures there, a bit of gumph. It's a gatefold, but it's one record. So I'm glad that I like it when they do that. To be fair, I think it's attention to detail, isn't it? So there's nothing else in here. It is open, so it has two, but it is only the one anyway. So that's that record itself, because it's original press. It is on black, and there we go. Nice inner labels there. Strife, One Truth. And there's Andrew there on the guitar. Yeah, he's showing all the mess in my room. Look at that. Yeah. Very nice. Very dusty, but very nice. There you go. Yeah, great album. I need to get In This Defiance. I need to get that. And the later one. What was the later one? God, I can't think for the life of me. Yeah, when they came back, I need that album. Funnily enough, I saw Strife in Manchester. First time I'd ever seen them when they came back and they weren't straight edge. And it was in a gay bar in Manchester, actually. And it was really, really good. Yeah, I met them as well. Nice fellas. Yeah. But yeah, what a band. What an album. Rick Rodney's voice. Superb stuff. So Strife, One Truth. First pickup from, I don't know, a few months back. Next up, this is a prize. This is a prize in the collection. It is a bootleg of the Sepultura recordings from Donington. It's a prize because I was there. I was there for it, and yeah, I put it on, and it's like yes. So this is I think this is ripped from a CD. I was chatting to Beard of Doom on Instagram, and he was saying like, how does it sound? Because I believe it's ripped from the CD, which is ripped from some of it's ripped from TV and stuff like that. It sounds great, to be fair. It does. It makes me laugh because even though it can tell it's a bootleg because that picture is not the Donington era. I mean, Paolo's got more of his afro going on there. Not an afro, but like his perm going on there. So this is like earlier Rise era picture. So it could even be before. It could even be Beneath the Remains. You know what I mean? Yeah, because Igor hasn't got hardly as many tattoos. Neither has Max. But anyway, it's a recording from their Castle Manifest live at Donington 1994 TV broadcast. Yeah, so it says it's from the TV broadcast. There's the back. That is from Donington because I remember Paolo wearing the white t-shirt and Max is wearing his Fudge Tunnel long sleeve, which you can see there. That is from Donington. Now I remember this. I can remember it like it was yesterday. It was so good. Recorded live on June 4th, 1994 at Castle Donington Park TV broadcast. The tracks that they do on this, gems. Intro. So the intro is great. It's just, it's the digga digga din. So you got Refuse Resist, Territory, Troops of Doom, Slave New World, Propaganda, Mass Hypnosis, as he says it, Inner Self, Manifest. Yeah, Manifest, yeah. Nomad, Chaos, Arise, Orgasmatron, Policia. What they also do, which isn't down on here, what song is it before? They do Biohazard's Victory. The din 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 din. I can't remember what song it is in between where and what is before, but they do it, and it's on this as well. So it was like when I put it on the turntable and I heard it, I was like, oh yes, it's on there. So it's really cool because it was there. It makes it 10 times better, always does. So black vinyl, nice inner labels there, just Sepultura. Zoom in because you can see it from where you are. That's good enough. It sounds great, to be fair, and I think it was steel. It was something like 20 quid. I was like, yeah, go on then. For a bootleg, it sounds pretty good because I've got quite a few now. There'll be a bootleg video happening at some point. Let's put this back in. Safety first. Drink up. Get that in there. Go on. Yeah, so that is a prize in the collection. Sepultura Manifest. What was it called? Castle Manifest. Live at Donington 1994. Go, I feel old. I was there. Okay, next up. It's another bootleg. It's another Sepultura bootleg. This is from Deny the Sun and Light, live at Melkweg, Amsterdam, Netherlands, 22nd of February 1996, FM broadcast. Doesn't sound as good. It's a little bit more, you have to get used to the sound once it starts. It's very, you can tell it's a bit of it's a not superb live record. It's okay. So what we got here, that's the Arise era. That's the picture from the Arise era. So these bootlegs aren't getting the picture time frame right, are they? The back, that's Schizophrenia. That's from Schizophrenia era. I think it is. Or is it Arise? I think it's Schizophrenia, to be honest. This is mad. So what we got on here? Slave New World, Propaganda, Roots Bloody Roots, Spit, Kiowas, Attitude, Procreation of the Wicked, nice. Necromancer, Side B, Escape to the Void, Arise / Dead Embryonic Cells, Chaos BC, nice. Refuse Resist, Biotech as Godzilla, Hear Nothing, Say Nothing, Policia, and Orgasmatron. Great collection of songs on this. This was brought out on the Mind Control label. And I believe this is... yeah, it's another black one. So I'll show you that. Nice inner labels there. Just very basic. Sepultura, Mind Control, recorded then. There you go. Deny the Sun and Light. Where do they get these titles from? I don't know. Might be a lyric. Could be a lyric. Possibly is. So that's that one. So that's the last bootleg from the collection. But happy to have it because I'm on a mad Sepultura kick recently. Since Arise had its 30th or 35th anniversary, I've been listening to it a lot. Okay, this came the other day. Slightly disappointed because I ordered the grey vinyl and it's not. So I was like, oh. So in the middle of speaking to the seller about this, but he hasn't got back to me yet so far. So it is Biohazard's State of the World Address. I love this album, mainly because I remember the day it came out and I rushed out and got the cassette, and I still have it. In fact, do you know what? I should have bought it. I've got the cassette. I'll do a State of the World Address showcase because I've got a few CDs, a few cassettes and stuff like that. Now I've got the vinyl. Yeah, it's gonna have to be done. But this album was great. I was into Biohazard by this point. I'd already heard. I got into Urban Discipline, but I was waiting for this, and it was on Warner Brothers, so it was a big deal. I wasn't bothered it was on a major label. I didn't care, you know what I mean? I'm a dude from the UK. I'm not bothered. But anyway, it's nice to get it on vinyl finally, because I've always had it on a cassette or a CD. It's been small. So what do you get on here? Obviously, State of the World Address. So, such a good track. Down for Life. Brilliant. What Makes Us Tick has always been a fun one of mine. Tales from the Hard Side. That's a great one. The video for that one. How It Is great. Remember, 5 blocks from the subway. Each Day, great. Side 2, Failed Territory. Love that one. That's a great one. Lack Thereof, another great one. Pride, Human Animals, a great one. Cornered and Love Denied. Yeah. It's a great album. It is a great album. I love all the Biohazard tattoos. I nearly got one years ago. I never did. I was mad into Biohazard back in the day. Really was. So you get a slip with... Oh, I never even noticed that. I just thought it was lyrics. So you get your lyrics on one side. Fair enough. This is cool. It's a bigger shot of like the tattoos. And there's Billy's mouth. Because he had it done. I think it might be Billy's anyway. Yeah, he did have it done on the bottom lip. So there you go. Look at that. Wow. I'd never looked at this properly. I think because I pulled out the record and because it was the wrong colour, I was like, ah. Anyway, so obviously with it not being the colour one that I was after, it is black, which isn't a problem. It's just, you know, I've paid a little bit more for the silver one and I haven't got the silver one, so yeah, I need to sort that out. Nice inner labels. I did notice though, when I put it on, it was a quiet press compared to like any other record that I put on my turntable, because you know, my level of my amp is set. It's set to whatever, like 50 hertz, whatever it is. It's always set the same level. It's always the way it is when I bought it. And I put on a record on it. Every album it's going to be slightly different, but it's very close. This seemed really quiet, so I don't know. I'm not sure why. Very, very strange, but you know, I had to crank it up a little bit and then I could hear it, but it was weird. But this was released on Music on Vinyl, so there's the hype sticker it came with. Obviously, I've took out the poly bag because it's sealed, but it's one of them MOV ones. So, classic 180 gram audiophile vinyl pressing. So, I don't know. Anyway, but I got it anyway. State of the World Address. Great Biohazard album. Oop, knocking everything. Okay, this was one of the last pieces of the puzzle. I think this is the last Sick of It All record I needed. I've got every release now. Some of them are on CD though, so this is what I need. I needed this one desperately. It is Wake the Sleeping Dragon, the last album or the latest album from Sick of It All, and yeah, wow, great. Slept on this, to be honest. When it came out, I listened to a few and went, yeah, that's cool, and then just didn't do anything about it, which is silly because it's a great, great album. That artwork by Ernie Parada. Wow, that is so good. It's the dragon, it's rounded building, it's so well done. Really is. But yeah, there you go. This was on eBay. This was cheap as chips. It's a black vinyl, that's why. First track, Inner Vision, that crazy white boy shit. The Snake, Break Free. Bull's Anthem, Robert Moses Was a Racist. Self-Imported Shithead, To the Wolves, Always With Us. Side 2, Wake the Sleeping Dragon, 2+2. Beef Between Vegans. What a track. Beef Between Vegans. Hardcore Horseshoe, about Baldies. Mental Furlough. Deep State, Bad Hombres, Work the System, The New Slavery. I really need to put this... I've listened to a few, but I've not listened to it all properly. This was released on Century Media. Back cover there. It's got a nice matte feeling to it as well. It's really nice. So you get slip with lyrics. Both sides. Very nice. No band pictures, which is... I found that strange. Or is there? No, I don't think there is. That's strange that for a Sick of It All album. It normally has a band photo. Like I say, this was cheap because it was on black vinyl, because it seems to be cheaper than most. So there you go. Nice inner labels. Look at them. Very cool. And nice inner label again there with the dragon on it. Yeah. Need to give it a proper good listen. But the ones I did listen to, like Inner Vision, what a track! The great opener that is. And like Hardcore Horseshoe was great and stuff like that. But yeah, the latest album from him, I hope Lou is getting better. We haven't heard from him from a while, but fingers crossed, hopefully he's getting better, because he's been battling it, hasn't he? To be fair, he's been battling that cancer. Horrible shit. So yeah, get well, Lou. Sick of it all. Wake the Sleeping Dragon. Happy to have that in the collection. Absolutely. This one, so I had a voucher for HMV in the UK, and I went on the website and I saw that they had Cavalera's Morbid Visions. Now I already have it, but they have the Corona variant, and I want that to match my Bestial Devastations, which is the same Corona variant. Had it on the website. Great. Went to buy it. You can't use the cards online. Okay, fine. Have to go into the store. Went to the store. Went to buy it. Oh, it's sold out. I'm like, great. I've come all the way here and I haven't got the record I wanted. So after that hoo-ha, I ordered something else instead, because I was like, well, I've come all this way. I'm going to order something. So I ordered this, and I originally wasn't going to buy this because I'm quite happy with the original. But I put it on, and holy shit. It's the Cavalier, yeah, say it again. Cavalera's Schizophrenia re-recording. Oh, wow, it is great. I'm glad I got it. Wow, I wasn't going to get it because, to me, Schizophrenia original Sepultura album, I think it sounds great. Morbid Visions, it does sound great, but it's nice to hear the re-recordings because it's an old recording. Schizophrenia, the Sepultura one, had decent quality, for its time. So I was like, do we need to hear it re-recorded? But then I picked it up, I dropped the needle on this, and it was like, holy shit, this is great. So yeah, it was worth getting it in the end. And I hope they stop there, because I don't really think they should re-record Beneath the Remains. That would be weird, because Beneath the Remains is just class, isn't it? So, anyway, new artwork. Look at that, for starters. Wow, that's just something else. Side B, back cover there. There's the guys, Igor, Max, the two other guys. I think that's Max's lad. So you got on here, From the Past Comes the Storms, great. To the Wall, superb. Escape to the Void, so good. Inquisition Symphony on side, that was it, side A. And then side B, Screams Behind the Shadows, Skeptic Schizo, Abysmo, R.I.P. Rest in Pain. Now it doesn't have Troops of Doom on this. Now you normally get another version of Troops of Doom on this, but they haven't done it because I think they did it on the Cavalier, the Morbid Visions version. That's fine. Instead, they've got Nightmares of Delirium, which is a new track. And I haven't got that far. I listened to side A and I was loving it, but I haven't heard the Nightmares of Delirium. So that is cool. It's worth having just to have that different track on it. You need to have it just to listen to how good it is. So you got inlay there, nice artwork, lyrics, and then the Gumph and the guys in a dog pound for a band picture. That's cool. That's cool either way. Let's put that back in. Safety first, drink up. And I think there's only one press of this, whereas the Morbid Visions, Bestial Devastation, there was like 4 different colours. But these, I believe there is just this version, and it's beautiful. Look at this. It is on a clear blue. Oh, that's beautiful. Inner labels are absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Those inner labels are amazing. So good. Side B. Look at that. That beautiful clear. Oh, love me some colour vinyl. Absolutely. I love these new inners that they're doing. They're like poly-lined inside. It's what they should be doing, all of them. Oh, it smells new. You know what I mean? Ooh, can't beat that new flavour. Absolutely. So yeah, guys, if you're ever on the fence about picking up this re-recording of Schizophrenia, highly recommend it. It's great. It really is great. It's superb. Really is. I don't need Troops of Doom. We've got it on the Morbid Visions, so there you go. Schizophrenia by Cavalera. Okay, now these. I got these from my buddy Ian, Ink and Dagger on Instagram. A good record buddy of mine who we've been chatting, been Instagram friends for a long time. Met up a couple of times, I think at Manchester Punk Fest a few years ago when we watched Painted Black. It was great. He had a couple of records for sale on Vinted. Now, I've been on Vinted. I was not really a user of Vinted, but I'd been on just for a perusal, and I'd looked, and he had a couple of records for sale. Well, he had one for sale, and the other one then he messaged me separately. And it is this, and I've been after this forever. It is Gnostic Front's Last Warning. My introduction to AF is this album. All these songs that you see on the back, they're how I know them. I know them more than the original because this live album for me was it just opened up my eyes. It was just it's forever my favourite live album of AF. I know they've done a load of them, but this will always be my favourite. I just love it. I mean, I had it on CD, tiny little pictures, but I used to love looking at the images on the front of this. I was like, oh, look, there's Craig, and oh, there's Vinny, you know what I mean? And learning about New York hardcore back in the early 90s, it would have been. So this came out recorded in 92. When was it released? 93. So about 94. I would have got this, because by that point AF had finished. You know, this was their last live album before they broke up. You know, the final recording, final show. I just got very, very big nostalgic feels with all these tracks. There's so many on it. I mean, Undertow, Your Mistake, Victim in Pain, One Voice, Infiltrate, Strength, United Blood, Public Assistance, Over the Edge, Blind Justice, Last Warning, Crucified, Toxic Shock, United and Strong, Fastest Attitudes, Anthem and Eliminator. And then you get United Blood 7-inch, which is the first time I heard that as well. So yeah, so Ian put this up for sale, and I was like, yeah, I need that. So so I got it, and it's the Roadrunner original press as well. Is it UK version? Doesn't say. Probably is. Don't know. But yeah. Wow. What a release. So you got... Oh, slip first. Pull the slip out. Oh no, the record's in the slip. So it's like a dust jacket slip. So there's the gump about it there. Nothing on that side. A Roadrunner showcase is coming, because they just seem to be getting bigger. Side A, show you that first, just on black vinyl. I know it's been reissued on colour, but I was quite happy with the black, to be honest, because, you know, I'm happy with the original. And there you go, Roadrunner label there. Yeah, it's a great live album. For me, it's the way these songs are sung is the way I know them in my head. So when you've got like Evan singing on one of the lines, you know, I can't remember what song he's on, but Evan sings on it. And at the end you hear Roger go, "Thank you, Evan." It's just like you remember it and stuff like that. Yeah, it's so good. It's one of my favourites, and it's another AF for the collection, so I was made up with that. So Last Warning, Gnostic Front, superb stuff. So then after I'd already bought that, Ian messaged me, he's like, "Dude, I've got this one. Are you interested?" And then I was like, "Oh, I need that one. I really, really, really need this one." So this is the last record to show you, and it's the last thing I picked up recently. With the last two AF records, with the last two I needed, last two I bought, and it's Cause for Alarm original press. Been after this one forever. Don't come up that often. Not cheap. Got it for an absolute deal because Ian's a decent guy. Yeah, wow, look at that. Absolutely superb. Love that artwork. Always have. Had this on a Victim in Pain and Cause for Alarm CD. Don't know where it is. Think it's gone. But at least I've got them both on vinyl now anyway. I'll pick that CD up one day. But yeah, this is a Rough Justice version. Label there. What have we got on here? The Eliminator. What a start. Existence of Hate, Time Will Come, Growing Concern, Your Mistake, Side B, Out for Blood, Toxic Shock, Bomber Z, Public Assistance, Shoot His Load. Well, excuse me. But yeah, there you go. And that's old school. You've got Alex Kinnan on guitar. I always think he looks like Frankenstein. Sorry, but he does. Young Roger, Young Vinny, and Rob Cabulla on the back there. Wow. Okay, so you have Side A, lyrics, and Side B, Dust Jacket lyrics. And I think official Agnostic Front merchandise. Look at this. Victim in Pain t-shirt, $7. Wow. Cause for Alarm badges, $1. Agnostic Front patch, $2. Wow, look at that. Times have changed, man. Things have gone up. Okay, this is a Rough Justice press. Side 1. Here you go. I was just looking, I was thinking, where is it? Yeah, so that's what the inlay looks like on the Rough Justice version. A and B. Very good. Yeah, no, made up to get it because it's... I'm trying to complete the AF. One of each. Doesn't have to be any type. The first two I've got, actually, these two ones tonight are the first black ones, because everything else I've had has been colour, which is amazing. So yeah, I've only got a few more to go. I need the new album, I need is it The Day the Dream Died? I need that one. Obviously, there's Live at CBGB's. There's quite a few still to get because they've released a lot, but I'll get them. Oh, I'll get them definitely. So there you go. So that, ladies and gents, is my latest pickups, made up with all them absolute gems. And yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed that one. Well, I've got more showcases lined up. I've got some more in the collection, so I'll get them on the go. So until then, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all soon. All right, cheers.